Hola. Welcome to my channel. I am Psychic Serenity. I am a psychic medium. I am a tarot card reader. I am a pendulum reader. I am a energy reader. I am a root worker. I actually have a online store with all of your spiritual essentials where you can book full tarot card sessions with me. So listen, what is going on? I have not been on live, well, actually since last week, but I haven't been on live for real. But guess what? Guess who is here today? And thank you for joining. Drop a pink heart in the comment section if you can hear me. Let me know that you are here, and let me know where you guys are from. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Do not forget to follow me across all social media platforms. I am on Facebook. I have 2 Facebook pages. One is my personal page, which I am the most active on, and it's Psychic Serenity. And then I have the business page, which is the Psychic Sanctuary, Miss Serenity Oasis. Please be careful of the fake pages. There have been so many impersonators, but there's only one true Psychic Serenity, okay? So just please be sure that it's not a scammer page. If you don't see that I was actually live on that page at one point or another, then or my personal page did not tag it, it's not me. Also, if you guys be receiving any inboxes or DMs from people pretending to be me, asking you to book a reading, asking you, to send money or donations, that is not me. I don't operate that way. Like, y'all should really know that. I don't have time to sit there and be sending solicitation to people's inboxes. You know why? Spirit brings my clients to me. Spirit brings my clients to me. I remember when I first started, I used to do like advertisement, like pay for advertisement. But let me tell you something, I have not paid for advertisement in years because Spirit brings my clients to me so much through word of mouth, through social media. This is actually how I have clients all over the world. When I tell y'all I have clients all over the world, this is exactly how, because of social media. So Spirit brings my clients to me. I will never be in your inbox soliciting my services whatsoever. Milani, now listen, if you guys see me looking back and forth, that's because I am currently live on 2 different social media actually 3 different social media platforms. Okay, so if you see me looking back and forth, that's because I'm using 2 different devices. But I am here, and thank you guys for the love. Thank you. Ooh, Milani dropped some blue hearts for Yimaya. Yes, Mama Yimaya. What are you guys up to? How was your day today? What is going on? I want to pull some cards today. I definitely want to pull some cards today. What y'all got going on? And no, I'm not saying I'm pulling cards right here, right now, in this very moment. So please don't even jump in here talking about pull a card for me. Listen, you're in my home. I welcomed you into my space. I move on my time. I'm on divine timing, okay? Because I don't even need to pull any cards to give messages. Trust me on this. I could just be sitting here talking to you and Spirit will start speaking through me. So just because I'm not pulling cards do not mean that there is not a message here for you. That means sit down, relax, get comfortable, and get ready to take your clothes off, to get naked. The real raw truth. That's what happens when you come sit in my seat. And when I say get naked, I don't mean physically, I mean spiritually. Like, really show the real you, not the you show to the world. See, whenever I go do readings one-on-one with my sessions, y'all know I go deep. I go very, very deep into your soul. And I love every second of it because that's the only way you are going to heal. We got to hit that nerve. We got to really be real with ourselves. And Psychic Serenity, I'm going to always be real with y'all. Y'all may not want to hear it. And I understand, the truth does not always feel comfortable when somebody's pointing out the truth about you. It doesn't always feel comfortable. I get it. But I'm telling you, it's the only way that you are ever going to heal. It is the only way that you are ever going to heal. Trust me on this, okay? Cedric. Oh, Milani says, tell them do not start. Tell who do not start. Okay, Milani says, yep, deep, for real, for real. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I do. I'm a Scorpio. We're very deep people, all in all. And one thing about us Scorpios, we're going to be very blunt and very upfront and very truthful, no matter if it hurts your feelings or not. So I'm the type of person, if you're easily offended and you're not really looking to grow, I just may not be the right spiritual advisor for you, because if you want to hear whatever you want to hear when you come have a session with me, that is not how it works whatsoever. Spirit is going to call out your flaws, your deep, dark secrets, your low down thoughts, your character flaws, your lies, your demons, your truths, your hidden emotions, your fears. Everything will be laid out on the table. You got to be ready, okay? Because I'm not about to sit here and sugarcoat things like y'all humans love. Humans love for you to sprinkle sugar all over a lie. You know, they want to be comfortable. You got to get uncomfortable when you really want to grow. I'm telling you, it's so uncomfortable. Like, I know. I'm a human still. I keep growing. So guess what? I keep having to be uncomfortable. But you know what? It's cool, because now I feel like I'm in a race, a challenge. The old me versus the new me. And the new me is like, oh, girl, I'm coming. I'm coming. In order for me to get here, we got to go through this. It's an obstacle course. But you getting there. I see the future me and I'm like, God damn, okay. Oh, girl. I just keep getting better and better. Y'all don't understand. That's the type of energy I got. I don't know what y'all be having going on. All y'all do is sitting on social media all day hating. Yes, but haters got a job to do too. They don't understand. They're very important. So, thank you. They don't understand. They are very important. Thank you for all the love. Look at TikTok. TikTok is always showing so much love. Thank you so much, Chocolate Empress. Oh, don't forget to make sure you share this live video. I cannot see exactly who is in here, but if you have just come in, welcome to the Psychic Sanctuary. I am Psychic Serenity. I am a psychic medium, a spiritual advisor, a tarot card reader, a pendulum reader, a root worker. I also create refreshing, cleansing, spiritual baths to cleanse your aura. I do a whole lot of stuff. And also I make my 888 money oil for those of you who want to manifest money in various different ways. Get yourself some 888 money oil. How you think I manifested my man? My career, every step up in life, favor, you know, all that type of good stuff. Milani says the truth molds you and it bosses you up. Listen, it bosses you up. It forces you. That's one thing about the truth. It forces you. When you really be like, you know what? Yeah, I ain't want to hear that, but yeah, I'm gonna have to change that. You feel like it's hard. And the reason why is because you don't really believe in yourself that way. You know, like when you believe in yourself, change is not hard. It's maybe a challenge, but you be like, you know what, fuck that shit. I'm up for the challenge. I'm competitive now. Y'all like to compete against other humans all the time. You know, y'all love competing against other humans. Compete your old self versus your new self. Letting go of habits that are holding you back, because somebody need to hear this. You got to let go of those habits. Those habits are not going to take you further into the future. It's going to hold you back. I'm telling you. And whoever this is who needed to hear this while you watching this video, you're very welcome. You better let go of them habits. I'm telling you. everything will start to go backwards. I'm already seeing it. So if you're watching this video at any point in time and you feel like, damn, it's habits that you have that you may want to quit, I don't care what it is. It could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be shopping, it could be gambling, it could be overeating. Something that is definitely like eating up your funds and making you go more and more depressed, and you know it's very unhealthy for you, because after you binge, you don't feel good. You still don't feel good afterwards. So you need a gratification in that moment. You need to escape in that moment, because that's really what those habits is about. I'm telling you. That is really what those habits are about. You're trying to escape those moments. You listen, the only way to get through something, to get over something, you have to go through it. You're not going to just wake up and just be like, oh my gosh, because your mind is not that strong. You could, but most of y'all, your mind is not that strong. So that means you have to get put through some things. And when you get put through these challenges, you have to do so without whatever you may be holding on to, okay? Brooke says, hey, love. Oh, hey, Brooke. You look so good. Thank you so much. He said goofy. I'm like, damn, goofy. But thank you so much. I was like, I didn't expect that type of response. But hey, if that's how I look to you and it's making you happy, then hey, so be it. Whatever. I don't mind putting a smile on your face. But how are you, Brooke? What is going on? And I lit an incense. And let me tell you, I got these incense the other day at this store that I go to. It's an Indian store. And when I was getting ready to walk out, the owner of the store, he was ringing me up. And then he like slid this and he was like, this is for you. But he said it like on the low. He gave me a gift. He gave me some free incense. And these are actually tangerine incense. And I have never had tangerine incense before. So I thought it was very interesting, especially since we were doing the whole 111 portal ritual and all that type of stuff. So when he gave me this, I was like, wow, I can actually use this leading up into my ritual, because the spiritual meaning behind tangerine is like fresh start, new beginnings, prosperity, you know, open roads, all of those types of things. And I'm like, this is so fitting. Look at spirit. I love getting gifts, y'all. Like, gifts are my love language. So when he gave me that, like, whenever I'm out and people give me free stuff, I just be like, yes, that's my love language. Y'all don't even understand. One time I was in Whole Foods and I was in the self-checkout lane. I was weighing something on the scale and it just would not ring up. And the lady who was standing there, she was trying to ring it up. She thought, oh, the scale is not working. Just go ahead and put it in the bag. I was like, thanks. Okay. That's one thing. That's how I know that spirit be working when I do prosperity spells, because whenever I go out, people always start offering me like free stuff, all kind of stuff. Like, I'm not even joking. Strangers start paying for my stuff. This is how I know my prosperity work and my money oil be working. I can be in a restaurant and the person will turn around and just be like, oh, you know, something is telling me to pay for your meals today. Like, do you know how many times that has happened to me? I've been in stores and people will be like, they want to pay for my stuff, you know. But I don't know if it's just pay it forward, because I've spent a lot of time in my life doing the same exact thing for other people whenever I'm led to do so by spirit. I've always been that type of person. I haven't done it in a while because spirit hasn't led me to do so in a while. I am actually in the receiving part of my life, because I spent majority of my life giving. So one day I decided, listen, it's my turn, and now I'm going to receive, and I'm going to sit back and I'm going to put my feet back and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm not going to feel like I owe anybody anything because they gave me something. Nope. I feel like I deserve whatever it is they gave me, and that's why they gave it to me, and they didn't give it to me because they want something in return. And if that's why you're giving it to me, then oh, I hate to disappoint you, because it does not work like that. Not around here. You give me a gift, I'm just gonna think it's a gift, because if you want something in return, then you have to ask me, you know, what I want, not just, oh yeah, I want to give you this gift, whatever it is. No. And then when you ask me what I want, and you want something in return, like a free reading or something of that nature, I'm going to say what I want is for you to pay for your reading, and then we come and have a one-on-one session and not try to barter with me, because I don't barter. I want my payments. You can keep the gifts. It's not going to impress me enough to make me say, hey, let me give you a free reading. Unless you're around here buying me a house or something of that nature, okay? Other than that, no. I bet those are super uplifting. Yes, 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 yes. Milani says you go through it to grow through it. Yes, you have to listen. Y'all gotta let them bad habits go that you are being held hostage by. This is what Spirit is saying. You got to feel the pain. You have to feel it. You've been numbing it long enough and it still ain't go away. It still hasn't gone away. You've been going to church. You've been trying to pray it away. Listen, I'm here to tell you, you can't pop pills and make it go away. It's gonna still be there. So honestly, it's like you see it's a road ahead of you that you cannot avoid. You have to go down that road if you truly plan on healing, because healing is on the other side of that hump. And you got to get through that hump. You have to be like, you know what? I'm tired of being in this type of state. I am tired of doing this to myself. I am tired of punishing myself. I am tired of being unhappy. I have to let go of these things that are holding me back. I don't care if it's people, places, things, because sometimes people be addicted to people like drugs, to the point where they no longer worry about themselves. They let themselves go. They don't care about what's going on around them. They don't pay attention to their own kids. All they focus on is what the other person doing, who they doing it with, who they on the phone with, who they texting, who they at work with. You know what's crazy to me? So many people, like especially women, spend so much time in their relationship being private investigators. Like, I'm not even joking. So many people spend so much time in their life, women to be specific, being private investigators. If you have to be in a relationship with a man where you are majority of the time always seeing what he is doing, if he's talking to other women, oh girl, that energy right there alone, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. That's why y'all nervous system be all over the place, you know? At least if you have a provider man, like, you wouldn't even be concerned about checking his phone and what he doing, because let me tell you what he will be doing. He will be working hard to provide for your family. Will you be in his face 24/7 when he's at work, in his office? No. But that's not your business. Your business is bettering yourself. You should be occupied, worried about you, not sitting around worried about him. You should be trying to see how you can grow as a woman, okay? Forget about what he doing at work. As long as he bringing on the whole check and spend, because I'm telling you, you will be stressed out any other way. Misty, oh, draining is, it definitely is. It is most certainly draining. And thank you for the love. If you guys see me looking in 2 different directions, I am on multiple social media platforms. I'm using 2 different devices. But thank you so much for the love over on TikTok. But let me tell you, y'all gotta make y'all life better. I don't know what y'all want to be trying to do for real. Like, I'm like, y'all want to prove that y'all so strong. We are strong, but in our own way. We don't have to work breaking our backs to work and prove that we're strong, because we go to work and we make a whole lot of money. Because at the end of the day, a man who come to take care of you, your money is not going to be his concern. I promise you. He's not going to be he's not going to be impressed by your money. This is a man with some real money. He is not worried about what you making and what you got in your account and how that can go towards his bills and your, like, he's not doing none of that, you know? He likes that feeling of providing. He's not going to be here complaining that he has to carry the whole load. I be sitting here trying to explain to y'all. Y'all be letting these men get on here and tell y'all otherwise. That's insane. Don't forget to make sure you guys are following my page and make sure you share this live video. Y'all better start paying attention. These men, they get on here and they want you to say things that are going to work in their favor. Why would I say anything that's going to work in a Sir Princess favor? Why would I say anything that's going to work in a 50-50 man favor on my page? It doesn't make any sense. Like, the only thing I can say that's going to work towards a 50-50 man is, sir, Find a woman who wants 50-50 and leave those of us who don't alone. Like, this is the crazy part about it. This is how I know these men wish that they could do more than 50-50, because they literally follow multiple women who talks about how they have a provider. You know, like, it's like you can't stand to see it, and it irks your nerve, and it triggers you. It triggers a part of you for some odd reason. We all know why. So that you decide to follow multiple women like this, so then you could just literally harass them all day, talk down on them all day, try to tell them that they're gold diggers and they're never going to find a man. Listen, that's like trying to shoot me down. You would never be able to just shoot me down, and I'm just going to be like, oh, you know what? You're right. I'll never find a man. Please stop. Are y'all crazy? I already have a provider man. I have clients that have came to me and have actually manifested provider men just from having love readings with me. Stop sitting here listening to all these sir princesses that come underneath my posts telling y'all what y'all never gonna find. You gotta remember, these people don't even know you in real life, okay? Not only that, like, humans are always gonna try to doubt you, because men like that, the problem is they will never be a provider man. So they try to influence you. Oh, I'll never be a provider man, and you never gonna find a man like that, so you might as well settle for. Are you out of your mind, sir? So I might as well settle, because you who don't even know me from a can of paint feels like, no. So ladies, please, okay, please. Misty says, girl, I need my reading. Come on over. Go to my website so you could book your session. It's www.MissSerenityOasis.shop. The link is in the description on my page. It's actually all over my page, but go to my website and schedule your session, and I can't wait. Like my son God loves to say, it's gonna be great. Can't wait. Gonna be great. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, those sir princesses, they are like master manipulators. At least they try to be. But women like myself, we see right through them. We see exactly what they're trying to do. They sit here and try to put all these things in women. Oh, you'll never find that. You'll never listen. Don't tell me what I'll ever do. I'll tell you. I'm in control of my life. That's it. That's the type of mindset you have to have when you see that. A lot of women fall for it, you know. But one thing I will say is, listen, you can have anything in this world that you want to manifest. The only thing is that it is going to take some work on your part. You're just not going to wake up and it's just going to come knocking on your door. You know, if you want a provider man as a woman, there's definitely things that, you know, if you have a bad attitude, you wake up mad at the world, not going to work whatsoever. You're going to have to step into my office. I'm going to be like, girl, come here, come sit down. So listen. We gonna have to change that around. Not that energy. But you know what? The thing is that a lot of women wake up mad and angry because they really hate their life. Like, when you hate your life, that's exactly how you'll wake up every day, mad and angry. So when you be having those coworkers that come to work and they always mad and angry, that's because they hate their life. They are truly miserable. So think about it. If you waking up right now mad and angry next to a 50-50 man, yeah, you hate your life. And I don't blame you, you know. Every day mad and angry. You know why? Because you have to go to work. You have to go into overtime. You know what I'm saying? You have to help to make ends meet. Y'all just be doing too much sometimes. This smoke going directly in my face. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, you know. Oh, shoot. There we go. Yes. Miss Butterfly. Oh, good evening, good evening, good evening. What is going on? Thank you so much for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to make sure you guys are following my page, share this video, and follow me across all social media platforms. It is at Miss Serenity Oasis or at Psychic Serenity because I have 2 pages on Facebook, 2 on Instagram. I have a YouTube channel, so subscribe to my channel because I have made some really good content and I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna love to see it. Okay. And also make sure you subscribe so that whenever I do come on here and I am live, you will get a notification. Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. TikTok, don't forget to share this video. Yes. You know, one thing about it, sometimes I just be sitting there and I just be shuffling my cards. It's so funny, the connection that I have with these cards nowadays, y'all. Like, it really and truly is. Because I'm telling you, when I first got these cards, we did not connect. And that's one thing about it. If you ever see a spiritual advisor who has to pull out a book to tell you a definition of a card, you see this card right here? Spirit is telling me that there's somebody watching this live that feels very, very emotional, very depressed, very dark, deep into depression, deep into their soul. Their energy is feeling very black right now. Spirit is saying, listen, you're going to have to snap out of it. Come on, let's go. Up out of it. This is what Spirit is saying. See, one thing, let me tell you, when it comes to reading cards, you don't need to pull out a book and see the definition in the back of the book, because you can get the same card for 5 different people and it have 5 different meanings. It's the energy that you feel behind the item, whether it's a card, whether it is a rock, a stone, a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, shells. You know, it's that connection. It's what Spirit uses, a tool that Spirit uses to connect with you. That's why I say I don't always need cards. Trust me. Shit, honestly, I really don't be. When I be doing readings, one-on-one readings, a lot of times, because I have a headset that I use, a lot of times I get up, I be pacing back and forth. I be like, y'all about to have me stressed out, okay? Because I channel spirits. And it's like, I can feel that energy and I be getting all into it. Like my spirit, I mean, Team Serenity already know when they come get their tarot card readings, I just really be getting into it, okay? The Liddell says, yep. Thank you for the love. You know what I thought about that came to me earlier that Spirit brought to my attention? You know what I am going to do for the Star Princesses? Because see, this is the thing about me. I am the type of person, I want everybody around me to win. I really, really do. I want everyone to better themselves, even though the Star Princesses always be having the most slick stuff to say. And, you know, because that's that hurt that's coming out in them because of their situation. Because if they could be in a different situation, trust me, they would. I'm like, you know what? Even though you come at me like that, I understand where it's coming from. So I do want to do something very special for the Sir Princesses. I really thought about this. And not only for the Sir Princesses, I'm going to just extend this to everyone. But the Sir Princesses, this is for you. What I'm going to do is I am going to take 15% off of my $888 money oil. I am going to give that to you as a gift. 15% off starting from today up until Saturday night, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, 15% off of my $888 money oil. Let me tell you something. You need to manifest money so then you can stop being so angry. You know, a lot of times when men be depressed, it's because they're not in a very good financial situation for the most part. I'm not saying that's the only reason why. I'm saying a lot of times, trust me, because I have male clients too, and I see it. That's when they are the most depressed and down. Manifest you some money. I don't care if you watch this and you be like commenting all of that. Manifest you some money. I'm not even mad at you. It's no hard feelings. Trust me. I am open for service for y'all too, because y'all really do be needing some healing. So go to the website and the code will be automatically added at checkout, okay? The code will be Sir Princess and it will automatically add at checkout for the $888 money oil. Get you 2-3 bottles. Why? It's 15% off. Trust me, you will not regret it. Believe me, look through my page. I have plenty of reviews on my money oil. That's why I have clients that continuously order it month after month, a couple at a time. Miss Butterfly laughing. Miss Butterfly says, I'm glad I got mines. Yes. And congratulations. Oh, I just be shuffling cards. Spirit be talking. Somebody watching this live right now that you may feel like somebody has been backstabbing you. Spirit is like, yes, they have. And this is somebody at work. So if you're watching this live at any given time and you have been feeling like somebody at your job has been stabbing you in the back, Spirit is like, yep, it's definitely going down. And it's more than one coworker too. So if you feel like it's two people that may have been like gossiping back and forth, or one person that you thought were cool were fakes, this is your confirmation. Spirit is like, yes. And Spirit is saying, listen, you don't go to work to make no friends. So don't even worry about that. Just worry about just going to work, doing what you got to do for you, clocking out, and going back to real life. Okay? You at work performing your job. In that moment, and you leave it in that moment, you leave that energy there, you get yourself some sage. Y'all need to start cleansing out your cars too. A lot of y'all don't do that. Y'all cleanse your homes out, but you don't cleanse out your cars. Cleanse out your cars. Get you some sage, get you some incense. Listen, y'all know my favorite incense to cleanse with. This is one of my favorite things, is Palo Santo. I love me some Palo Santo. I've been just so connected to Palo Santo for years. This is my favorite incense. This is actually on my website. This is on our Team Serenity website. I use Palo Santo for everything. And I love cleansing with incense because I'm usually very busy throughout the day. And before and after each tarot card session that I have, I make sure that I cleanse my home because I'm working with so much energy. And listen, y'all ancestors be in and out of my home. And I'm like, listen, once the session is over, we are done here. So I'm cleansing and releasing any energy that does not belong to us here in my home. So listen, what I like to do is I like to open the windows, open the doors. See, I like fresh air. And whenever I'm home alone, I have that option to have the doors open, the windows open, get in the fresh air, have the fans on. I'm absolutely fine. So I like to light a Palo Santo in each room. And I like to say different affirmations, and I command energy in each room to cleanse the room. And one thing I love about the Palo Santo incense is because not only is it so good for cleansing, I personally like it better than sage. I feel like it's a little stronger than sage for me. But I also love it because with Palo Santo, you're actually bringing in good energy as well. You're welcoming in good energy into the space versus sage. Sage is good. It gives you a clean slate. There's no energy in the room. So that's why I say I don't just sage and then don't follow it up with, you know, actually adjusting the frequency to what I wanted. So I will sage a room and then I'll come back with some money incense because that's the energy I'm drawing in, I'm attracting. I'll come back with some red rose incense for love, you know, and I'm attracting it. I'll maybe do some peace incense for peace because you always want your home to be a very peaceful place. Listen, I'm a very witchy woman. And when I tell you, I have found heaven on earth, okay? And this is through my spiritual practices, and I have helped so many people evolve and, you know, tune into a higher frequency, which has helped them manifest their desires, their dream lives, their jobs, their significant other, even their children, their cars, their businesses, all types of stuff. Let me tell you, I have one client that came to me once in about, I think, 2021, and you know, she was referred to me. She was very excited about this tarot card session. And then we had the session. So when we had the session, she was kind of acting like when I would just be pulling cards and I'm like, oh, you know, are you this type of person? She'd be like, you know, like acting like, oh, you know, I don't know, or whatever, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, she's one of those. And one of those, I don't get those too often, but those are those people who just act like, you know, they know what you're saying is true, but they act like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, or, you know, I can't think of anything, or whatever. So, you know, at the end of the session, she was like, okay, well, thank you, whatever. And I was like, okay. So I did not hear from her again until last year, 2025. she booked a tarot card session on the website. And when I spoke to her, I was actually very surprised, because I didn't think she was ever coming back, because from 2021 to 2025, I've never heard from her. So I was like, I guess she, didn't like what she heard during the session. Because that's one thing about it. When you get a tarot card reading, you're not going to always like what Spirit has to say. You are not going to always like what Spirit has to say. Trust me on this. However, that's the only way you're going to actually excel, is if you listen to what Spirit says, because Spirit is never going to lead you in the wrong direction. And this is the point that I'm getting to when I tell you about this one client. So she came back in 2025. And when she came back, she was like, oh my gosh, Miss Serenity, let me tell you what happened. She was like, after the session that I had with you, you told me that you saw me opening up my own business and that I should go for it, and that that Spirit said that I should quit my job and just go 100% for my business. She was like, girl, when you said that, I thought you were crazy. She was like, I thought, like, how am I going to do this? Now, mind you, I tell you guys, this is not my personal opinion when we have a tarot card session. I do have a session for those of you who just want to talk and you want my personal opinion. It's called Talk Time with Serenity, and it's on the website as well. But when we are having a tarot card session, this is not my personal opinion. This is not my personal advice. These are messages from Spirit. So no matter how crazy it sounds, Spirit is telling you this for a reason, and Spirit is not going to lead you wrong. So she was like, girl, I thought you were crazy when you told me to quit my job and to go full time and to start my own business. She was like, she went around along her business. She still kept her job or whatever. She was like, how about a few months later, she got fired from her job. So when she got fired from her job, it kind of forced her to do her own thing full time instead of just on the side. She was like, girl, I just decided to just go for it. She was like, she went full force. She used her savings that she had, even though she was unemployed. She was like, let me tell you how I have 2 successful tax offices right now with over 20 something employees. She was like, I am so happy that after, she was like, it's so crazy because it's like I got forced. You told me to leave, I didn't leave. And it's like I got forced to leave. And it's like, yeah, Spirit pushed you off that ledge. See, y'all don't be understanding. Y'all be like thinking, okay, I'm gonna ask Spirit and tell Spirit this is what I want. I want a better job. I want more money. Sometimes if you want a better job, Spirit has to push you off the ledge so that you can actually stop being so comfortable. I need y'all to understand that. Spirit will push you off the ledge, because you know why? If not, a lot of y'all will stay where you are. You will stay where you are. You will not be going anywhere. You will still be in the same position. You'll be like, oh yeah, Spirit, I want a better job, but you're not going out to look for one. You're not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. The Liddell says, yes. Miss Mona Lisa. Oh, Miss Mona Lisa says, yes. The Liddell said, you ain't never lied. Miss Pretty Black. Oh, and please ignore that horn that is blowing. I'm actually sitting outside on the balcony. This is what I call my outdoor office, in my favorite chair. Got my table here. This is where I do my readings at whenever I'm not in my office and I come outside to my outdoor office. Purple Peace 77 says, hi, I'm new here. Oh, welcome. Don't forget to make sure you guys are following my page. And thank you so much for all of the love. Thank you for the hearts. What are you guys up to tonight? Y'all know I've been going on and on. Y'all see how y'all let me sit here and go on and on? I haven't even got a chance to ask y'all how y'all be doing. That's one thing about me. I'm the type of person, I can talk. Like, anybody who knows me for real know I can talk. My clients during our tarot card sessions, they know I can talk. But then I have days where I just want to be like a monk. I don't want to talk. I don't want nobody to talk to me. I hope you know to that. But because if you can't read, we can't transmit messages without any verbal communication. Please, okay? Don't even, no. Just got off of work, chilling. Sounds good. How was your day at work today? How was your day at work? Let me see if I can see who's over here, y'all. I don't know if I can. I don't know. Yeah, I can't really see who's over there. I should have had my other phone. I'll get it next time though. And don't forget to make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to start uploading some more videos. I definitely am. Alafia. Next reading, I'm getting the ancestral reading. Ooh. The happy boy wants to come and co-host. What? That's one thing about TikTok. Boy, you have to be careful who you let come on your screen, because these people out here, like one time there was a guy that asked to join my live on TikTok, and then when I had put him on the live, I was so shocked. Why y'all humans always, that's so crazy. Like, let me not even say y'all humans, the male species. Girl, I did it twice and I said never again. You let two people on and you said never again. You know, I've had some very good experiences letting people on my live on TikTok, but let me tell you, TikTok, y'all already know it's the Wild Wild West for real. It really, really is. It really, because it seems like, to me, from my perspective, the reach on TikTok seems to be a lot further. Thank you for all of the love. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yeah. So, those people on TikTok, I mean, they be all over the world. You be talking to people on TikTok, they be in Afghanistan, and then they want to go live with you, which I think is pretty cool to see, like, you know, how they're living and all that type of stuff. But it's some of these people who listen, they'll be like, what? And then the crazy part is, like, when that was happening, I couldn't even find the button to click him off. So I had to completely end the whole live. I was like, you know what? That is it. That is complete. I'm ending the live. That is it. I don't know why those type of people always find me. I'm not even joking. Like, I cannot make this up, y'all. Like, those type of people, the perverted ones, they always find me. One day, let me tell y'all how one day when I was like in my early 20s, I was sitting in the parking lot at Walgreens, minding my business, right? Waiting on somebody to come up there. So I'm in my car waiting, and there's a guy parked next to me. And he was like a middle-aged Spanish guy, Hispanic. And I don't know if he kept looking at me or what happened, but he ended up opening his door and like getting my attention. So I looked at the window or whatever, and this man was like, and I was like, what the fuck? I just cranked up and drove off, and he's like, no, no, no. And then let me tell y'all about one day, I was at Walmart minding my business in the parking lot, and there was a guy saying, excuse me, do you know where such and such, whatever is? Like, and I'm like, oh yeah, go down there, whatever. But then when I looked into his car, he was, what is wrong with y'all? Like, see, this is the type of animalistic behavior that we be talking about for real. Like, no self-control. And TikTok has a lot of them type of people that be asking to join. And it's a no for me. Okay, don't give me no ideas the hex that little shrimp of yours. None. Please don't. Because if I screenshot and get bored one day and be like, you know what? Or if I just so happen to be doing that for a client already, and I just say, let me throw yours in too. Please don't give me no ideas, okay? You don't want to do that. Anywho, what you guys got going on? Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the love. Don't forget to make sure you guys are sharing this live. And yeah, I was saying earlier that I'm going to do a sale on Thursday. It's going to be from Thursday up until Saturday night. It's going to be 15% off of my 888 money oil. And this sale was inspired by the Sir Princesses because I want them to be able to manifest a beautiful life as well. I want them to be able to manifest a better job. I want them to be able to manifest money, because I'd rather you manifest money than sitting around hating on me and everybody else. Come on over to this side of the road, okay? Come on over to Team Serenity. That's what you do. And the only way you're going to do that is if you elevate, because you're going to have that hate up out your heart and you're going to feel good. The energy around you going to feel good. You're going to start elevating. A lot of you guys cannot elevate because you got too much hate, jealousy, and envy inside of you. And a lot of y'all have jealousy and envy inside of you, and you don't even realize it because you don't want to acknowledge that. Let me tell you how you know if you have envy and jealousy inside of you. And I know nobody's going to come in the comment section and say, oh yeah, that's me. But let me tell you, if somebody tells you something good happened for them, and all of a sudden your energy shifts and it feels lower, like there's a problem, or like your heart stopped, that is a feeling of jealousy, okay? Because it's something good happened for them and you don't automatically feel a feeling of excitement, like, oh shit, like it was for you. That is a feeling of jealousy. Yes, you're jealous. If you have a feeling of somebody told you something good, so now you want something bad to happen to it, you are an envious person. Okay? Once you release those low vibrational feelings, I promise you, if y'all focused on yourself more and you worried about you more, you wouldn't even have time to sit around worrying about what somebody else got going on, okay? And if you see it's going on for them, then you should be inspired and encouraged and be like, damn, shit, I know I could get that too. Hold on, let me see. Let me book a reading with Miss Serenity and see how I could get that going on too. Because we're all on different roads. Y'all be sitting around getting so jealous about people who actually work hard. Like, make that make sense. Sir Princesses, they will sit around and get mad because successful men have worked hard to get where they are, and these type of men can afford a certain type of lifestyle and can have a certain type of woman, and they can't, so they just sit around and being mad about it all day long instead of sitting around thinking, how can I improve my life? Let me go check out Psychic Serenity 888 money oil, because I mean, if she's using that on her man and he keep growing and elevating, let me see what it can do for me. That's the type of mindset you need to have, not sitting around talking about, oh, that's why you're gonna be single. Oh, I'm sorry. They don't say that's why I'm going to be single. They say that's why I am single. That's why you're single and you're going to be single. They say you're going to be single for the rest of your life. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure. I'm single. Yeah. I'm just sitting around talking. I don't live this life every day. Literally. Just sitting around talking. You're going to be single forever. You're never going to find a man. That's the one that really killed me when they say, you're never going to find a man. Are you talking to me? I'm never going to find a man? What? What happened? Okay. Whatever. Akila. Oh. Thank you guys for the love. Don't forget to make sure you are sharing this live, honey. But yeah, y'all humans really do be funny though, for real. Y'all humans are so funny in real life. In real life. There's a lot of people that come to me and they be having businesses where they can actually offer products and stuff like that online. And I be telling them, I'm like, you should just go on live so you could connect with people all over. They be like, I'm too scared. I'm too scared to go on live. I said, baby, that means you scared to make money, okay? And scared money don't make money. whatsoever. Akila says, are you doing readings tonight? Yes, I am. I can do a reading for you. Make sure you have shared my live video and follow my page first and foremost. And after you have done that, please let me know. And when you share this live, you got to make sure it's public. Tatiana, oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm happy that you guys are here. Listen, it is a beautiful South Florida evening. When I tell you the weather is so nice, I have not been able to be sitting outside on our large wraparound balcony in my outdoor little office. Is what I call this corner. But I haven't been able to actually do readings out here because to me it has been cold as hell. Now I know a lot of people be like, oh, it's not cold when it's in the 60s. That's nothing. It's not cold in the 50s. Listen, I'm born and raised in South Florida. Please do not discredit us because we are cold in, you know, our atmosphere. Okay, we're used to tropical weather majority of the year. You come and be born and raised where there's tropical weather and then let you get a slight change of cold air for a week or so, and you tell me if you're going to be cold or not. If I say I'm cold, I'm cold. I don't care if I'm in down south in Miami. Okay, I'm so ready. I'm not saying I'm living down south Miami. I'm saying down south in general. I'm so ready for spring. Spring, I love spring. The weather is so beautiful, and that's what it feels like right now. It feels like a good spring day. Listen, autumn is normally my favorite season. However, let me tell you how spring is giving autumn a run for its money. My allergies get worse in spring. That's the only thing I hate about spring too, because I have allergies as well. But other than that, let me tell you, I just be enjoying the weather in spring. So many beautiful days. We have been getting some rain late night down here in South Florida, and I have been enjoying every minute of it, honestly, because I've been up doing spell work. Y'all know I be doing spell work at night. Yes, girl, it's cold. I'm from Chicago. It be freezing. I know it too. And listen, whew. Akila, do you like that cold weather though? Some people like snow. My mom, she loves the snow. She likes that cold weather. So Akila, nope. Are you born and raised in Chicago though? Thank you for the love. I want to move to Texas. Why Texas? Because of the weather or just because you want a new experience? Thank you for the love. Thank you. You said yes. Okay, so you were born and raised in Chicago. Got you. I don't know why. In my mind, I always assume that people that were born and raised somewhere, they're so used to it that they just like it, but I guess that's not always the case. You get more for your buck. I see a lot of people say that. You said housewife. You're a housewife? I wanted to move to Texas, but not anymore. Got you. How come you don't want to move to Texas anymore, Miss Butterfly? Oh, you said housewives. I said you're a housewife. Oh, housewives, you get more bank. Yes, actually, especially compared to South Florida, honey. Housewives, size of the house. Yes, I see so many beautiful homes in Texas that are way less expensive than a hole in a wall apartment down here in South Florida, okay, in the hood. So I can definitely understand why people are moving to Texas. And, you know, I like the energy there. I want to take a trip to Texas. My hairstylist and her wife just moved over to Texas. They were like, you and your husband can come visit at any time. I'm like, okay. We definitely plan on going to Texas, honey. And there's so many beautiful women in Texas. And I have a voucher. What type of voucher? I feel like men can provide for me, but they make it seem like they're not rich enough to keep up. Okay, so if they're not rich enough, because let me tell you something, a man does not have to be rich in order to provide. I'm gonna tell you this right now, because every rich man, you know, they may not be generous. You want to find, well, not find, you want to manifest a generous man, not necessarily a rich man, because the thing about it is that he can always be greater, and he doesn't have to be necessarily rich, because I don't know what y'all consider rich, in order to provide. He has to have a provider mindset, and he already has to be ready for that role. He has to be the type of man who just thrives off of knowing that he's making enough to take care of his family and wants to always better himself more and more. So if you are meeting men that can provide for you, but they make it seem like they're not rich enough to keep up, what exactly is it that they're trying to keep up with though? When you say keep up, do you mean like keep up with providing, like paying all of the bills? Or are you talking about keeping up, like buying you Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Fendi, Prada, that type of keep up? Oh, you have a Section 8 voucher to move to Texas. Gotcha. Well, guess what? This is definitely going to be a fresh new start. Latanya says, oh, hello. Oh, welcome to the Psychic Sanctuary. Hey, Latanya. Akila says, so true. Tatiana Nicole says, like he's willing to help and have helped. I just need rent paid every month. Do the two of you live together? Like, I'm trying to understand what exactly is going on here. Because what do you mean he can help and he's willing to help? If you saying help, you're making me feel like the two of you must be living separately. Because what you mean help if y'all living together? Like, help, it ain't no help, it's due. We are. So y'all living together and you talking about he's helping you. Akila says it's supposed to be 50-50, not around here. For who? No, ma'am. Ain't no 50-50 around here. Y'all must not know where y'all at, because ain't no 50-50 around here. I don't do 50-50. I will never do 50-50. I have never done 50-50. I was in a relationship with a woman for 7 years. It still wasn't no 50-50. She even had 2 jobs. She definitely was the provider. She definitely made sure I was good. Listen, I don't do 50-50. Y'all could go ahead, kill yourself to do 50-50, 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. I'm not doing any of that. I already was very specific when I wanted to manifest the type of relationship and man that I knew that I needed. Not only wanted, needed. I was like, yeah, I need the one that's going to take all of the financial burden off of me. The one that actually, yeah, the one that enjoys providing. Y'all have to manifest a man who enjoys providing. These men that are in my comment section, they don't enjoy providing because they don't have the funds to do so. If they did, they would, and they would not be in my comment section, okay? So when you are manifesting a man, make sure that you ask for a generous man. Not necessarily a rich man, a generous man, okay? But also you definitely may want to manifest a man that is financially stable, financially secure, you know. Finances is extremely important. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care that you make good money as a woman. So what? Keep making good money, but find a man that makes even better money, even more money, has more money than you. Manifest it. See it for yourself. Believe it. Feel it. Don't believe people tell, oh, you can't do that. Yes, you can. Trust me. I've helped plenty of women do it. Believe me. Come get a love reading. Listen to what spirits say. We're going to go from there. Get you some of my 528 love oil. Mix it with some money oil so you can manifest love and money at the same damn time, like I did, like my clients do, and go from there. You said, I want my Miami lifestyle. You want your Miami lifestyle? Then come on down. Come on down. What do you consider a Miami lifestyle, though? Latanya says, right, and that's why I stay alone. Listen, all of that 50, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Because the thing about it is that, like, when you have to be, listen, people be like, oh God, we're equal, we're even. No, we're not. Men are even built physically a certain type of way. Men have a completely different mindset than women. We are not equal on a whole lot of scales. Like, we're not. Physically, we're not as strong as them. They were made a certain type of way because they were made to carry weight. And these women want to be around here lightening the load for them so that they could take their 50% and go be with the next woman. They could take their 50% and go fund their habits, their addictions, you know, all of that. That's what they take their half and go do. Take their half and go pay their mama bills. Yes, that's what 50-50 men want to do. Trust me on this. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on. They talking about, oh, why should we have to work hard? Because you a man. You ain't know that? Your daddy wasn't around to tell you that, huh? Or to show you that. I already know. I already know. My mama worked 3 jobs. Do you think your mama wanted to work 3 jobs? Your mama had 7 kids and no man around. The oldest child was the parent. Uh-oh, there go TikTok. Hold on a second, I gotta verify y'all. Like, y'all really be sitting around acting like, oh, my mama worked 3. Listen, that's your mama. Your mama ain't had no choice. If I have a choice, you think I'm about to do that? Sir Princess is always gonna make it seem like you don't have a choice. I have a choice. When a woman have a choice of what type of man she wants, listen, I know y'all hate to see it, but it is what it is. Akila says, how much for a love spell? Listen, one thing about my spell work, all of my spell work, besides group rituals, all of my spell work is customized and tailored to what exactly my client is trying to manifest, okay? So the love spell, I don't have just a general love spell. First and foremost, if you want any type of spell work done from me, you have to step into my office, come and have a reading done. I would suggest either a love reading if you only want to focus on your love life. Now, if you want a reading about overall, like, different aspects of your life, you know, your love life, a general reading, you want to know about your finances, your kids, your neighbors, your homegirl, you know, whatever you may have going on, I would suggest the extended insightful tarot card session, okay? So come and get a love reading, and then I can see, Spirit can show me what you may have going on in your life. And then from there, I write you a customized prescription of what you need. Then Spirit can say, this is the type, because love spell is a very broad umbrella with different things that could be going on when you say love spell. Because the thing is that I don't have a set price for my spell works, because you can ask for a love spell and you want to repair a relationship. Somebody else can ask for a love spell and they want to start a new relationship. Somebody, you know, so it just really depends on what you're seeking and what Spirit says that you need. How much is that? My tarot card sessions range in different prices. Go to our Team Serenity website so that you can see which tarot card session will fit you best. Read the description. But my website is www.missserenityoasis.shop. It's in the description on my page, and also it's all over my page, really, the website. But just go on the website, book a reading, and then at the end of the reading, once we see what's going on and what Spirit says will be your best option, because sometimes people think they need spell work and Spirit's like, oh no, you don't need spell work, you good. So I don't just jump straight into doing spell work. Not only that, I don't do spell work blindly. I'm not about to just go do a love spell on somebody and Spirit hasn't told me anything about the situation. I don't know what type of protection this person has set up. I don't know what I have to go around. They could be into the same thing that you're into. Just like you coming to me for a spell, they could have went to somebody, you know. So I have to see these things first and foremost. I am a real spiritual advisor. I don't sit here, I don't just run out just to get people money. Oh yeah, come on, I do a love spell, $250. That's not how I operate. I take what I do very serious. So Spirit has to show me what you have going on first. Then Spirit has to show me which will be the best route for you. Spirit may say, hey, tell them to leave it alone. And I'm going to say, hey, Spirit said leave him alone. Now you can do whatever you want to do, but I personally, I listen to spirit. So yeah, come and have, that's for any of you. If you want any type of spell work done, because I do all types of love spells, money spells, attraction spells, spells for peace, court case work, return to sender spells, protection spells. I do all types of stuff. Tatiana Nicole says, I want to be a root worker. Ooh. I got your protection spell in the past, Miss Butterfly. Yes, you definitely have. And protection spells are extremely important. To be protected spiritually, I don't think a lot of people realize how important that is, because you have so many people that try to throw out negative energy towards you and towards your life because they are hateful, jealous, and envious. Even through the internet, people will sit there and watch you all day long, and the more you elevate, the more they are going to be wishing and praying on your downfall. The more you elevate, the more they're going to be like, you know what, I want this person to fail, I want the worst to happen to them. You know, this is the energy that's going to come behind that. So whenever you have spiritual protection, you make sure that spirit is protecting you across all forms, not only physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially. That's how my protection spells are most certainly set up. So protection is extremely important. I have a lot of people that come to me for love spells, and a lot of people that come to me for money, job, business related spells. But in court case spells too. But what I'm telling you is protection, that should be like number one on your list. And in the beginning of the year, I actually do a lot of protection work. A lot of protection work for people. This time of year, I'm extremely busy. See, one thing I love about owning my own business is that the end of the year, like from the fall to the winter, is my favorite time of year because I'm a Scorpio and I just really love the autumn time. From Halloween all the way to New Year's, that's just my time of year, and my birthday falls right in between. So it's like, okay, first we have Halloween, which is my favorite holiday. After that, we have Thanksgiving, a good time with family and friends. After that is the special holiday. It's my new year, the day that I arrived into this planet. My birthday in November. I'm a Scorpio, the best sign ever. After that, we have Christmas, and then we have New Year's, and then we have my sun god's birthday. So yes, around that time of year, I like to kind of slow down the pace when it comes to working, and I like to take that time during the fall to kind of recalibrate my energy. I actually take off all Scorpio season, so I don't do too much work, and I don't do too much spell work during Scorpio season whatsoever, unless I'm doing spell work for myself for the most part, unless it's an emergency for like one of my celebrity clients or one of my super VIP clients. I don't do any tarot card readings for the most part while I'm taking off Scorpio season, because I use that whole entire season to recalibrate my energy. Miss Mona Lisa, you're a Scorpio? Ooh. I hate that my birthday is on Christmas. Miss Butterfly, why? Why do you hate that your birthday is on Christmas? Don't tell me it's because people always tie the two together. They give you your Christmas gift and your birthday gift as one gift, and they say, this is for your Christmas and for birthdays. Because I would be like, no, it's not. Which one is it for real? Because that's two separate occasions. And if it was on two different parts of the year, I will be having two separate gifts. So which one is this for? I don't feel like it's my birthday. Why don't you feel like it's your birthday? You feel like Christmas overshadows your birthday? Thank you guys for all of the love. I love the hearts. I'm sharing it with the world. Most places are closed. I have to celebrate it the week before and after. Yeah, that could kind of be a tough one because it's your birthday, and even if you want to do something, I mean, you could do something probably that evening or that night. People be going out and doing things on Christmas night, but Christmas is such a family holiday that a lot of people be wrapped up into their own homes and households, what they have going on. Yes, I'm never in the mood. I just miss my mom. Oh, talk to your mom. Do something special at home. Celebrate with you and your mom. Get your favorite dessert. Get your favorite meal. Light a candle for your mom. Put some music on that reminds you of her. Watch a movie that reminds you of her. Buy yourself some perfume that she would have loved and spray it in honor of her. Wear it in honor of her. And be like, you know what? I know you still around me. I ain't even worrying about it. It hurts because they're not physically here. We can't physically hear them. We can't physically touch them. But that's one thing about this human experience. Whew, the arts of detachment. Physical detachment, it feels tough. It feels rough, for real. When somebody physically leaves this planet, yes, that's heavy. Somebody that you love and was, I could only imagine, your mother. Let me tell you something, that is heavy. Completely understandable. It is. But then once you get past that moment, because you know you don't want to sit and grieve on every holiday, you just gotta eventually turn it around. Turn it around. Turn it into a joyful day. Don't be like, oh, I'm depressed, I gotta celebrate my, you know what, I'm celebrating my birthday today. I'm gonna do everything I love to do. You like to paint your own nails, paint your own nails. Do something special for you. Don't even worry about it. Don't sit around waiting on people to do special things for you. Go buy yourself a nice dress. Take some pretty pictures. You know, one time on Christmas, I took myself to the beach. I said, you know what, I'm gonna do something I enjoy. Because you know I'm down in South Florida. And on this particular Christmas, it wasn't cold or anything. The weather was so nice. I took myself to the beach, a place that I love to be, near my mother, Yimaya. I know, I just don't be in the mood like that. I do things myself. I lost her when I was 10. Oh, I know that is definitely tough. I'm thinking about doing that next time. I'm gonna go to the casino. So your mom liked the casino? Yes. If your mom liked the casino, girl, go to the casino. Latanya, thank you for the hearts. And thank you for all the love over on TikTok. You guys are so wonderful. Greatly appreciate it. I am hungry. I gotta go get something to eat. Well, not go get something to eat, but once I get off alive, I am going to eat. And then I have a tarot card session scheduled. And after that, I will be off for the night. I am going to take me a nice long hot shower. I'm going to do a little meditation. I'm going to do a little journaling, and then I'm going to get into one of my books because I really do love reading. And for my birthday, a lot of you guys sent me books off of my wish list on Amazon. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Do you do yes or no? I do yes or no questions, and as a matter of fact, we can do some. If you have a yes or no question, then drop it in the comments. Make sure that it's a yes or no question, okay? Not an open-end question. And make sure that you have shared this live and followed my page before you ask a question. Next month is going to be 22 years without her. That's one thing about grief. It never goes away, y'all, like for real. It just do not go away. I know the feeling. Yep, because I was 11 when my grandma passed, and to me, she was like definitely like a huge mother figure in my life. That lady was my everything, okay? Thank you guys for sharing. So I completely get it, but your birth mother, I'm sure that's a different type of hurt, okay? Is Lamont done with me? Let's see what Spirit says. As a matter of fact, we are going to use, let me see if we can use the dowsing rods if we're not so close to the camera. These dowsing rods already want to talk, okay? So listen, these are my dowsing rods. This is a tool that I use to communicate with Spirit and to ask Spirit yes or no questions. Now what happens is Spirit moves these dowsing rods in different directions to signify yes or no. So Spirit, please go to the neutral position. So when I ask Spirit to go to the neutral position, this is it. Now please show us what yes means. So when I ask Spirit to show us what yes means, Spirit will move these dowsing rods and they will start crossing in front of one another. Spirit, come on, give us more energy than that. So they'll start crossing in front of one another. Now, can you please show us what no means? So when they start swinging open backwards and they're not crossing in front of one another, this means no. Okay, back to your neutral position. Do I currently have pink nail polish on my fingernails? Spirit says yes. Okay, back to your neutral position. Do I currently have on a pink and blue wig right now? So you see how it's opening up and it's swinging backwards and it's not crossing in front of one another? This means no. Okay, thank you. Can you go back to your neutral position? Akila wants to know, is Lamont done with her? Spirit says no. Lamont is not done with you. So no, Lamont is not done with you. And you know what? If you want to get more details and you want to go deeper, you want to go further, you want to see how you can reconciliate it, and that's the type of love spell you want, honey, then you definitely need to come and step into my office. Let's get Lamont back in the door. Just quick, in a hurry. So you can have a beautiful Valentine's Day with Lamont and you can get lots of gifts. Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, Spirit says Lamont is not done. Let me see what time it is. I guess I got a little bit more time for y'all tonight. I guess, honey. Just a few more minutes though. Thank you for the love. Don't forget to make sure you're following my page. Don't forget to make sure that you share this video. Look at my card. These cards, I'm gonna have to put some tape on this card. This is how you know you dealing with a real spiritual advisor. When your spiritual advisor cards be looking like this is how you know that she really working. He or she is really working, okay? That's how you know. That's how you know. If your spiritual advisor tarot cards look brand new, fresh out the pack, and they claim they've been doing this for a long time, reconsider. Those are the ones that's flipping to the back of the book, talking about, oh, the pentacle means X, Y, and Z, whatever the author was led to tell me that it means, and I have to follow this for every single person. No. Are you just doing yes or no, or can we do what they want you to know? I'm just doing yes or no for now because I'm about to hop off of here soon. So yes, please feel free to ask a yes or no question. Thank you for the love, and thank you guys for the gifts. You guys are so sweet. Greatly appreciate it. Yes, and feel free to send me stars on Facebook. Thank you for the love. I don't even know if I can still get stars, to be honest with you. I don't think I have the button no more. And it's so funny because like I used to see it pop up or whatever, but I never really paid it any attention. Do Facebook even do that anymore? I don't know. Actually, I think they do. Who knows? I don't know if they do it on my page. Let me see what's going on over here. Do Chris feel disconnected from me? Let's see what Spirit says. Does Chris feel disconnected from you? Spirit says yes. Chris feels disconnected from you. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Okay. Let's see. Amaya, will me and Bryce get back together soon? Spirit says yes. You will. Banika says, will Roger and I be in a committed relationship this year? Spirit says no. Spirit says no. Okay, so Miss Butterfly says, did Jamal call me in private? Spirit says yes. Toadie says, oh my God, yes. Miss Butterfly, the answer is yes. Okay, will Q do 16 years? Spirit says yes. Spirit says yes, Miss Pretty Black. Can you send me the link to book a reading? Yes, I can, Akila. Send me a message on Facebook and then I'll send you the link. Or I'll comment it under the picture, but just send me a message so I don't forget, because once I hop off of here, I'm gonna get prepared to do a paid tarot card session with one of my VIP clients. But it's www. Can somebody please do me a favor on Facebook and post the website www.missserenityoasis.shop. Koya says thank you. You're very welcome, Miss Pretty Black. You all really pay for lies. What are you talking about? Tatiana, you can only ask one question. It's just one question per person. But you know what? On our Team Serenity website, on the website, there is a reading that you can get. It's the 3 yes or no pendulum reading. It's only $15. You can go on the website www.missserenityoasis.shop. The link is in my bio. And you can get the 3 yes or no questions, and I can answer. I'll text you, and I can answer as many yes or no questions as you want. It's 3 for $15, and I am available. There's no wait for that. So, yes. Thank you. You're so very welcome. Thank you guys for all of the love. One thing about TikTok that I learned is that you have to block people on TikTok very quick, because once they come on there, if they are a Jesus freak, if they don't like what you're saying, they don't like your red eyes, or at least my red eyes, they're gonna go on and on. They're gonna try to get your live blocked. They're gonna do all kind of foolishness. So on TikTok, I block people quick. Once I see they come in the door with that type of energy, blocked. I don't even acknowledge them. I don't go back and forth with people on TikTok, because those type of people, they try to report you. And one thing about TikTok is strict. I don't have time to play with nobody on TikTok that literally is a witch hunter. That's what I'm gonna start calling some of y'all Christians, witch hunters, because y'all hate witches, but you seem to be on every witch's page telling them how they going to hell. You so worried about the soul and salvation of a witch that you have no time to focus on your own soul and salvation. You too busy looking at other people's yard at what they got going on instead of cutting the grass in your own yard. Like, make that make sense. Like, really make that make sense. Don't forget to make sure you guys are following my page. So yeah, make that make sense. But I'm so happy that you guys came and joined me tonight. Don't forget, I'm having a sale in honor of the Sir Princesses. For those of you who are just coming in, I was saying earlier, I am having a sale on our 888 money oil. This is how you manifest better jobs, more clients, success, creative ideas to bring more money in. If you like to gamble, you like to bet, you have a court case situation where you're trying to win at court, you want things to go on your way, you want to use this on your man to have him give you some money, or on your sugar daddy, or to manifest a sugar daddy. This is what you, if it's relating to getting money from a love situation, I definitely guarantee to get this and to get my love oil. Use both of them together. Go on the website, see how you use this. But I'm having a sale on our 888 money oil, and it's gonna start this upcoming Thursday, and it's gonna be 15% off. And y'all know I don't normally do that, but this is in honor of the Sir Princesses, because I want to give them a special opportunity, and I want to give them a gift from me to them to help them manifest. So that 15% off Yes, the code will automatically be added in the cart. You will see the code will be Sir Princess and it will automatically be added. So from Thursday a.m. until Saturday 11:59 p.m., the 888 money oil will be on sale. Okay, 15% off. Sir Princesses, please come and get your bottle. You won't regret it. I want to help y'all manifest too. I'm here for it. Felicia says hi, I miss you. Oh, hey Felicia, yes, it has definitely been a long time. I'm happy you caught me at the tail end, because I'm getting ready to hop off of here. I'm getting ready to get off of here. But yes, I miss you too, and I hope all is well. How have you been? How was your day? I miss you so much. Oh my God. I know. I miss you too, Felicia. I'll be coming back on live more often. I've been super busy. I'm usually so busy working with clients at the end of the year that I don't have too much time. And when I come on live, I'll already be drained by the end of the day. Like the last couple of times I came on, I was already drained, doing spell work, channeling spirits. Listen. So now, I'm organizing my schedule more so that I can include time to come and be live with you guys and to allow spirit to just flow through me during our lives and to deliver messages organically and to answer you guys' questions and to share knowledge and to drop gems, all that type of stuff. I'm here for it. For sure. And don't forget also, on our Team Serenity website, I have a variety of different things. There's Florida water, there's spiritual baths for those of you who need to cleanse your aura field. There are manifestation jewelry that is infused with protection, and each and every single piece has an intent, and they are charged and cleansed by me. These are all available on our Team Serenity website. You have to keep yourself protected. I have crystals on there. I have incense. I have sage. I have candles. I have Palo Santo. There's a variety of different things on our Team Serenity website. That's where you go when you want to book your full tarot card sessions. That is where you're going to go when you want to book the 3 yes or no questions for $15 only. Felicia says, inbox me on Messenger, please. I need to schedule a session. I need it so bad. Felicia, go to the website. I'm not going to inbox you because I don't have time to do so. But you can inbox me if you do need the website. It's www.missserenityoasis.shop. Okay. Felicia says, I've been working my ass off. Ooh, sounds like you may need a break soon, honey. I need a money oil, jewelry, and other things. Felicia, I already know. I already know your favorite stuff, so come and get it. You know where to find it. www.missserenityoasis.shop. But yes, come and get your money oil. Come and get your protection jewelry. Come and get your spiritual baths. I sell so many spiritual baths, but I love creating spiritual baths. It really does refresh your aura. Not only do you need to physically bathe yourself, but a lot of y'all be feeling heavy energy and pressure because spiritually, you are filthy. You have absorbed so much energy that belongs to other people, and negative energy, low vibrational energy, stagnant energy. You need to wash all of that away spiritually so that you can move into alignment and you can really manifest the things that you're seeking. So all of that is available on our Team Serenity website. Y'all know if you have any questions, you can always inbox me or text me. Just be patient. I'm waiting for a response because sometimes I'm super busy. Give me at least 24 hours. If I don't respond within 24 hours, then please feel free to send me another text message. Do not text me, inbox me, and DM me at the same time. Just choose one messaging avenue. That's it. But yeah, I am about to hop off of here. I love you guys so much. But, oh yes, perfect timing, divine time is 7:28. My next tarot card session is at 8 p.m. So I'm going to go and actually eat before this session and cleanse myself, cleanse my space. I may be back on tomorrow. Yeah, I'll come back on tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. So make sure that you are following my page. Make sure you share this live video. If you want a one-on-one private session with me, step into my office. I don't care who you are. I'm very discreet. I'm very open and honest with it. And you love every single moment of it. Trust me on this. Read my reviews. I have plenty of reviews on my page. I have video reviews, all of that kind of good stuff. So if Spirit has led you here, you were definitely led here for a reason. I'm happy that you were here with me today. And I love you too, Felicia. Love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your evening.